All right, so this one I decided that it was a lacking of a 3x, negative 3x on this side. So we're going to move a positive 3x, and we are continuing 8.5 solving polynomial equations using the zero factor property. So I'm going to add a 3x to this side as well. And now I'm going to have 27x squared, and then plus 3x, and then minus 2. And that's going to be equal to 0. Now I'm going to factor this using the traditional method, the 27x squared. So I know that 27 factors as 9x times 3x. So I'll get my factor set up there. And because 2 is prime, that's going to make my life easier, right? And so my 2 can go here, or my 2 can go here. So if I put 2 here, that would be 18, and that would be way too big of a difference to give me 3. So I'm going to put a 2 in here and a 1 out here. And that is going to give me a positive 9 and a positive 9 and a negative 6, or vice versa. And that is a difference of 3. So I'm going to put a negative in here and a positive out here. And those are our factors. Now once I have the factors, I'm going to set each of these factors, my a and b, equal to 0. So 9x minus 2 is equal to 0. Or if 3x plus 1 is equal to 0. Now once I have that, then I can solve. So I'm going to add 2, so 9x is equal to 2. And for the very first time, we're going to see that answers aren't always whole numbers. So in this case, x is equal to 2/9. Or here we solve, we have a negative 1 getting added to both sides, so 3x is equal to a negative 1, and then multiply by the reciprocal here and here, and so we see that x is equal to a negative 1/3 on this side. So either x is equal to 2/9 or x is equal to negative 1/3, and I'll let you do the check on that one. All right, so now we have the problems where we use the, oh my goodness, we have to multiply it out before we can solve these problems. So in starting this problem here, what I'm going to be looking at is expanding this left side, bringing everything on the right side to the left to put it in standard form. So let's just get going. 2x times x, which gives me 2x squared. Outside gives me positive 4. Inside gives me negative 5, so I'm going to get a negative x, and then a negative 10, and then I'm going to have a negative 9x as I bring this from this side, right, negative 9x, and I'm going to have a negative 2 as I bring this from that side, and then the right side's going to equal 0. And now I'll combine my like terms, so now I'll have a 2x squared, and I'll have an x here, and a 9x here, and that's going to make a negative 10x, and then I'll have a negative 10 here and a negative 2 here, which will make a negative 12. Now from there, I see these are all even. I want to make life easy on myself. I'm going to factor out that 2, and so that's going to give me an x squared minus 5x minus 6 is equal to 0. And now I need the factors of 6 that give me a difference of 5. So this is going to look like 2 times x with a 6 and x with a 1, because 6 and 1 give me a difference of 5. And so I need a negative 5, so it's a negative 6 and a positive 1. Now you see this one right here? The 2, it does not contain a variable, and so I'm not going to use it. I don't set any factor that does not contain a variable equal to 0. So the only ones I set equal to 0 are the ones that contain variables, just these two here. And so solving these, I'm going to get my solutions. So add 6, so x is equal to 6. Or over here, add negative 1, x is equal to a negative 1. And those are my solutions, x equals 6 or x equals negative 1. Why don't you go ahead and try this next one here and see how you do, and then come back in the next video and see how it went for you. Remember, expand, get it all on one side for setting it equal to 0, factor again, and then set your factors equal to 0. See how it goes. I'll see you in the next video.